Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning, our word for tonight is Pastel Puzzle, given to us by Cat So Real. Thank you so much, Cat, for your word, Pastel Puzzle. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. For our required number of backgrounds, we are using one color, and I'm using C484 by Rosalind, and it's a pastel yellow, and I'm just going to be putting on 2 layers of this onto each nail. So for our first decoration for the night, I have to use these striping tapes, which I'm not looking forward to. However, since we have 3 nails, I'm going to pick 3 different colors. I've got this purple hollow striping tape here, and this one is, it's like a hollow green. I like how they look. I just don't know ever how to use these guys. And last but not least, I have another hollow, and it's a hollow orange. So I'm not going to put these on the nails. I'm actually wanting to create puzzle piece charms. And I really hate using striping tape, so I'm just going to go ahead with the putting of the charms. I'm putting on these magnets with some Beetles rhinestone glue. I think I'm just going to line the puzzle pieces with this striping tape so that we get a nice colorful puzzle piece, and then the edges are going to be nice and hollowy with the striping tape, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to start by using these mini magnets. I'm just going to grab one, and then I'm going to put some little rhinestones around it to make it look like a flower. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So now that I have these three nails ready to go, I'm just setting this on my board here. What I wanted to do is create these puzzle pieces so that when they do connect to each other, that it's nicely spread out along these three nails. So sorry if I'm out of room, but I'm just trying to see how I'm going to place them. So I wanted them like this, and I'm going to put the puzzle pieces at the end. So I'm just going to take some nail form backing, and I'm going to put my magnets on each of the spots here just so I know which side needs to face down. And because we're working with three different pieces, they need to be in the right spot. So I'm going to be using Born Pretty's extension nail gel non-stick hand in Milky White, and as you see, you can roll it in your hands. It's non-toxic. And if you'd like to get this, I am an affiliate with Born Pretty, so I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box below, as well as my discount code ISMS by Josie. Please consider using this discount code. It'll definitely help me and my family out, as well as help me get more videos out to you. So I removed the whole bit from the nails, and I'm working on my desk again. I need it flat so that I can flatten these little three pods. And the idea is to like smush these guys together. I got a little lifty. I tend to get a little heavy with that cuticle pusher, but that works very well, I find, with flattening this non-stick gel stuff. I just took another backing and put it on top of it, and I'm just rolling it out. So now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and this is where I was kind of like, okay, I hope this works because I really don't know what I'm doing. But I'm using my X-Acto knife to cut out the puzzle pieces, And it's in the formation, like I said, of how I'm laying down the nails on my little stand there, so that it all fits together and it all looks nice and picture perfect. But of course, if you guys do this on your own, and you put it on your hands, I would suggest it'll be on, I mean, I guess you could do press-ons, but that's going to be a little testy. If you are going to do this exact connection, I would suggest doing it directly on your nail, so that when you put your 3 fingers however you want them, you'll be able to place the magnets exactly how you want them to get this to work. So as much as I love these Night at the Improv episodes, it's just 3 nails. It's not a whole set, and it's kind of the idea of, so if you guys ever wanted to replicate any of this, you can. It's just you have to make it work for the whole set. So good luck, you guys. If you guys do this, just let me know. You can email me your pictures or Instagram me your pictures. Twitter, what else do I have? I think that's probably about it. So you can find that information all in my About tab on my channel, or it's listed all the way at the bottom in the description box below. So I'm going to be giving these guys a cure, and this is all separated. If it is connected, I can go back in with my X-Acto knife and just trim those puppies apart. So I'm going to be using Rosalind's C476. This is another pastel color. I'm going to be, for our word for tonight, pastel puzzles. These 3 pieces are going to be 3 pastel colors, and they're going to correspond to the striping tape that I still have yet to use. This is Rosalind's C480, and this the one before was I think that one was like an orangey color. This one is a greenish color. And then last but not least, I'm just trying to get this easy to use by unscrewing the tops already. And this one is like a purple. It's C479. This one's got like a pinkish, purplish hue to it. And I think that would be a pretty color combo for these pretty pieces. They are pretty pieces. They're kind of cute, actually. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So I put maybe about 3 coats of each color onto these puzzle pieces because they are a bit transparent, and I'm trying to put them put the color on the edges as well, just so that it's just one nice solid color. I mean, this was a long filming session, so I normally would do the whole entire piece, including the underside the same color, but I just went with what's exposed. So I'm going to be doing these 3 colors, and then we're going to move on to the next spin. We still have 2 spins, you guys. This has probably been way too long between spins, and I still haven't even put the striping tape on yet. So we first actually have to put that on, and we can move on to the next spin. Okay, so I'm going to start with the striping tape now. I'm going to do the purple one first. This is very skinny tape, so I believe I'm going to be able to put 1 width of striping tape, if not 2. 2 would be really nice because then you get that wide, nice strip of hollow striping tape glitter, kind of looks like. I don't know what the heck it looks like, but it's hollowy, so it looks really pretty. But yeah, so I'm just trying to cut off, like I usually bend it and fold the edge so that I can find it the next time I use it. So I'm just trying to cut that off, and this thing is just moving everywhere. And this is kind of old tape. I don't really use these guys that much, so the centers of it, as you see, are not even sticking to it anymore. But yeah, so I'm just going to try to put this onto the edges, and I really apologize for the out of frame, but you kind of can see what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to like run with the curves, the undulations of the puzzle piece. And I'm out of frame, but I'm experiencing some issues right now. And it's kind of not wanting to just stick on there. Like this striping tape, it has a weak stick to it. Comment below if you have striping tape. Let me know if the stickiness is a little weak. So I have to can that idea. It would have been nice, but you know what? As much as I avoid striping tape, let's just put it on the nails now. I'm just going to be creating a crisscross pattern. So hopefully that's going to work with everything, but I really like the color. I love the hollow, and we're just going to have to make do with this. I'm a little disappointed that I won't be able to have the look that I was looking for. It would have been really nice to have those 3 puzzle pieces and have that vibrant hollow color on the edges, just making each one pop. So you can see that they're 3 individual puzzle pieces, even though they're individually colored a different color. But, you know, night at the Improv, I have to improvise on any kind of mishaps and changes in this whole design here. For our next decoration, we have to use powders. So I've got this pearlized powder by Born Pretty, and I'm just going to wipe it all over the nail. And yes, over the striping tape, but I brushed the excess off so it's not covered anymore. And then I'm going to be putting a layer of Low Fuana base coat. So when I do my night at the Improv nails, I've decided to do base and top coats that are not sticky after you cure them. So if you're wondering why I'm using like Low Fuana or Beetles, that's the reason why. So I am giving that a cure and rubbing the chrome or the pearlized powder down, and then now I'm topping it off. No, I'm putting another layer of base coat because I want to draw a design on top of it. But we're going to do this to the rest of the nails. And then I'm going to pearlize the puzzle pieces to match. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So after I finish this, I'm going to top each puzzle piece with a layer of loaf Fuena base coat because we are going to be writing on these puzzle pieces. I'm going to be using Madame Glam's black gel paint, and because we're using such pretty pastel colors, it is a little ahead of the game, but that's okay for me. I'm going to be writing 3 words on each of these puzzle pieces, and they're each going to say, this one's going to say spring, the middle puzzle piece is going to say has, and then the last and purple puzzle piece is going to say sprung. So it's going to say spring has sprung. And I don't know how I just came up with that. I was thinking, okay, it has to have 3 words. What's it gonna say? And I figured, I was like, okay, well, what holidays are coming up? St. Patrick's Day. Okay, let's not do that. So I was like, well, what other holidays are in March? And I'm like, oh, isn't like spring starting soon? I think it's like mid-March, spring starts, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, leave a comment below. So that's how I ended up coming up with spring has sprung, but it's really cute. So hopefully when I put these puzzle pieces together, it's gonna look pretty cute. So on to my last piece. I have to say something about this one because the puzzle pieces just got me a little confused, and I'm writing sprung the way that it's oriented now, but in a few seconds you're going to see that I wrote it the wrong way because the puzzle piece didn't fit the way that I wanted it to. So sprung's going to be a little, you know, kind of upside down or vertical. So after spinning one last time, our last decoration required for tonight is rhinestones, and luckily I was already planning to put a rhinestone on each of these puzzle pieces, but also I already had put rhinestones onto the nails as I usually do around my magnets, so it all works out. But these 3 required decorations are just completely not in the realm of what I wanted to do when I was first thinking about pastel puzzles. So I'm really glad I was able to kind of pull this off. I'm a little disappointed about this one here because like I said, when I thought I was writing it in the right direction, it just wasn't. But I think it still works. So on to the last part. Again, this was such a long filming. I honestly didn't think it would. Every time I think that it's going to be long, I mean short, it ends up being long. And this one was pretty long. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, I wanted to make like flowers out of these magnets because you know I like to disguise my magnets. So because if you guys have not catched it, go check it out. My last Worldly Josieisms episode to Belgium, I drew up the interior of Hotel Tassel, and it's one of my huge inspirational pieces in my life because I took architecture, so we studied it, and there were about very few architects that I really appreciated. And as you see in my nail designs, especially when I do my scrolling, you can kind of see that I really embody Victor Horta's Hotel Tassel in a lot of my scrolling. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I already have my flower formed with the leaves and the stem, but I said, you know what, let's just go extra crazy and make these beautiful vines just growing up into this crisscross applesauce. No, this crisscross like trellis vibe I'm getting here. So that's what it was to me, and that's why I'm doing this really beautiful scrolling. I really liked what I was doing here. But I'm going to copy this to the rest of the nails, and then we'll pop in for the end result. Of course, I'm going to top this off with top coat, trying to avoid covering the rhinestones and the magnet, and then we're pretty much done. And here is our end result, our word for tonight, pastel puzzle, given to us by Cat So Real. Thank you so much again, Cat, for giving us our word for tonight, pastel puzzle. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. So I'm just taking off these puzzle pieces here so you can see the undersides of the nail, or the nail surface. Look how pretty each one of these is with the colorful striping tape that to me ends up looking like a trellis for these little flowers. And that puzzle piece there is Spring. And here's the middle nail with the green trellis. This one says has. And I'm going to try to connect these two pieces together. They fit pretty perfectly. And last but not least, we have Sprung, written not in the best orientation that I like, but I love this color very much out of the bunch. And I'm going to try to fit this all together here. Well, thank you so much for joining me at Night at the Improv every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again Thursday. We're going to be doing our second episode of our new series, Rerun Workshop, where I will show you how I do my art or some techniques. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see anything done. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.